Hi Scorpio, welcome back to the channel. If you are new or a cross watcher, I welcome you as well. This is the last week to enter into the drawing for this particular mala bracelet. If you are interested, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel, hit the like button, and you can put hashtag Tiger's Eye in the comments. That will let me know that you are interested in being entered in. I'm going to do that drawing on Saturday. Stay subscribed to the channel. I will put out a post on the community tab letting you know what time that will be on Saturday. Okay. And let's see. So Scorpio. We have a full moon in Libra on March 25th. At the same time, there's a lunar eclipse. So this is going to shine light on our relationships. And between the two events, with the full moon and the lunar eclipse, it'll signal a time to let go of connections that may have already fulfilled their purpose, okay? So I'm going to start off with a Sacred Symbols Oracle and see what comes out, and we'll go from there. All right, spirits, angels, ancestor guides, tell us about Scorpio. Full moon in Libra. Tell us about Scorpio, please. Full moon in Libra. What do we have? Okay. Well, there you go. Scorpio, there's your card. Death. Time to end something. Time to have transformation. Card 36 reduces to 9. So 36 might mean something. 9 might mean something. The notable end of a cycle or situation, grieving or mourning a loss in order to heal. It is time to watch the old way leave itself in the past. Allow feelings of grief or sadness to move through you with ease. Meditate on this when you want to honor an ending, a loss, or letting go in your life with grace. Without death, there is no life, and vice versa. Okay. So, yeah, some sort of situation, person, place, thing needs to be mourned and let go of. Keep in mind, you can have Scorpio in any of your placements. This is not just for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This can be anywhere you have Scorpio in your chart. So we're going to do the Mystic Black Rose and get a little bit more information about what this death is about. Tell us more about death for Scorpio, please. Tell us about death. Call. What else? toxic, gamble, and justice. Okay, so you got 4 cards. So 4 might be a number you're seeing. You might be seeing double 4s, triple 4s, 4 4s. I'm hearing just, if you're seeing 4, whether it's 4 or 4 4, or if you're seeing 4 4 4, Google it, see what the message is in there for you. So take it as it resonates, but I feel like there is a situation, either you or your person, or another person, depending on who this person is not showing any feelings. They're not showing any kind of emotions. It's a blank poker face. That is what they're showing the world. They're showing the world a blank face. But underneath, there's something toxic that needs justice. So there was something that's happened. And I feel like you're answering the call to this. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who might be intuitive, that is able to see through somebody's poker face. You're aware of some toxic behaviors, or vice versa. Take it as it resonates. Again, you know, you can have Scorpio anywhere in your chart, okay? But I'm reading the energy, and some justice needs to be brought to the situation regarding whatever toxic behavior was going on. So I would like to try and just set that up. Okay, so I get a little more room. You got 4 cards. I'll take up a little bit more room. All right. What else do we have here for this, please, Spirit? Can you give us a little bit more before we get into the tarot for Scorpio? What is this? Tell me more. Chemistry, gossip, and forgiveness. So you or your person has strong chemistry with you. They are afraid of what people will think of you two being together. You know, it's, you know, when the other person is struggling to forgive the toxic behavior that's happened in the past with this particular relationship. So it's like there's a lot of gossip, right? There's a lot of gossip about the chemistry between you and your person. People notice it. And I think your person was also afraid of maybe what would come out. So maybe there is something more to this toxic energy that's been hidden, and it needs to end with the Death card. But, you know, there needs to be forgiveness here, even though, you know, someone's struggling to get over their past history. You know, I don't know. Maybe there was friends involved. Maybe not feeling like you were the type of person that would fit in. So it was like the other person was afraid of what their friends, family, would think about you two. And so the behavior was a little toxic. I don't know, this person may have, you know, said something about you, maybe said some lies about you to hide you from people, or you weren't doing that. Take it as it resonates. All right, so what is... Tell us about this call, please. Answering a call, somebody unblocking, talking, having a conversation. What is the call, please? Seven of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. There's Justice again. So heavy Libra energy. Heavy Libra with Justice twice. So there's a conversation that needs to be had between you and your person to clear up whatever confusion this was. I feel like there was confusion on why somebody was not talking, why somebody wasn't having a conversation. There was no... The scales were like unbalanced, and now somebody needs to come in and balance out the scales. And it could very well be a Queen of Pentacles, so an earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Heavy Libra here. You could have Libra in your chart. Your person could. Take it as it resonates. But somebody needs to come in, and I believe it's a Queen of Pentacles, to balance out the scales and clear up the confusion of this toxic behavior. We're going to clarify, see if we can't understand what this toxic behavior was. What is this toxic, please? Tell us more. We already know something needs to be made right, because with Justice twice, that's a given. So we need to end some toxic patterns. All right, well, we have the Death card that came out. So there we go again with the Death twice. Scorpio energy twice. Lovers on the split. Gemini energy. Queen of Wands on the other side of the split. Well, I guess that's what I was supposed to see there. So it looks like, if you want to know the truth here, yeah, it looks like I might be able to continue going with a split, not even shuffling. So it looks like what this toxic energy was, there was a Queen of Wands possibly getting in between two lovers, and it was becoming toxic. Now the Queen of Wands is fire energy. So this is somebody that is, you know, attractive. They like to go out and have fun. They're very flirtatious. They're not a bad person, but they are very much the person that likes to social butterfly, you know, can easily reel people in towards them because she's the one that's so passionate. So she's probably, you know, somebody who, you know, has a way that they dress. They like to look, you know, good. They like to wear outfits that show their body off. So this is very well somebody that just was somebody that was just exciting, and it was coming in between the lovers. So this could be you and the Queen of Pentacles, so possibly earth sign. And so this is what needs to come to an end, is that there's somebody coming in between, and it's becoming toxic. I want to understand more about this Queen of Wands. All right, so tell us more about this Queen of Wands, please. What was this Queen of Wands doing with the lovers? What was this Queen of Wands doing with the lovers? The Hermit, Virgo energy. King of Wands. Three of Wands. So I feel like this Queen of Wands was in their masculine energy. So being the King of Wands, using their power to pull your person back away from everybody, trying to pull them away. And this person was basically, I don't want to say, they were forcing themselves in between the lovers, is what they were doing. So by being in masculine energy, Masculine energy is very bold, likes to get things done, likes to have force, and the Three of Wands is another force. So they were pulling you or your partner back into, pulling them back into being secluded with them. So trying to seclude them from you, keeping them, you know, towards, I'm also getting keeping them towards like the dark side, because the Hermit goes within and it's dark. It's, you know, it's dark, but yet there's that little light in the lantern. And it's supposed to be a card of going within to get enlightenment, but I'm taking it as this person was pulling them into the darkness, pulling them away from you with force and power. And it was becoming toxic. So this person may have been doing things in a manipulative way to pull them away from the Lovers. And so it was, you know, something wasn't fair in the situation. So tell me about the Lovers. Tell us about the Lovers. Tell us about the Lovers. One more. You know, and the Queen of Pentacles is a loving person. They're very giving with their, you know, time, energy, resources. And so that may have been what this Queen of Wands was after. The fact that there was, you know, something that they could get from them. The Devil, which is actually the shadow side in this deck. Ace of Cups, the Chariot, man. So whoever the Lovers are, you know, place parties where it fits, but whoever the Lovers were, which I would say, I'm thinking you and a Queen of Pentacles, and don't forget that, you know, there is no gender in tarot. So this, you know, Queen of Pentacles can very easily be a masculine, doesn't have to be. You know, here with the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, this is somebody who knows how to use their feminine energy when needed, and they're masculine. So it's like they know how to work both. The Lovers here, it's like you two were working on your shadow side, right? The Chariot is moving forward, right? Getting direction, going the right direction, trying to have a new beginning with their lover, and working on, you know, your shadow side, which would be, here we go, the death twice, which would be killing off whatever toxic energy people were getting in between of the Lovers there. Okay, you two were trying to come together and have a new, you know, loving start, that's also, you know, soul bond energy. You know, starting new feelings, unconditional love for the both, and moving in the right direction, but working on your shadow side at the same time, because a lover's connection is a strong connection. It is a challenging connection. So while you have death here twice, killing off any negative energies trying to come in between the lover's connection, two people would still need to work on that, even if they were to come together in union with a, you know, new beginning, and deciding between the two of you coming together to go forward. You would need to continue to work on the shadow side, which, you know, is in this deck the Devil card. You see it's two people kind of, I don't know if you can see it, but he's got his hands on his head and she's sitting back leaning against the tree. So it's, you know, a couple that is in frustration, and you'll always need to work on this connection. All your, you know, all your devilish ways would need to be worked on constantly. And it looks like, you know, for starters, this person's coming in wanting to talk to you about clearing up the confusion and balancing out the scales, telling you the truth about what this was with the Queen of Wands. So tell us about the Justice. Goodness. Tell us about the Justice, please. The Wheel of the Year. The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Wands. 8. We're in the year of the 8. You might be seeing 8 a lot. So this to me is starting a new cycle over, ending a cycle for a new cycle to start. That's like transformation with the Death card over here twice. So it's like I'm reading it as two people, right? Because you had the shadow side, which is the Devil here between the lovers. So it would be the both of you needing to constantly work on killing off the old ways, the old habits, letting, you know, people come in between you, letting situations come in between you, and you two staying together as a team. See how they're protected by the angel above them? And that is maintaining, protecting each other, protecting the relationship. The lovers is a choice, right? So if you choose it, you have to choose it every day. You have to make sure nothing gets in the way of it, and both of you continue to constantly work on yourselves. And so with the Wheel of the Year, that's a year's time. So either you two have been working on yourself over the past year, and now it's time to come in and have that conversation. See the telephone there? To have a, you know, unblock, you know, talking, having the conversation about the truth, about what needs to happen, how both of you need to clear up any confusion before having a new beginning in love. And understanding that you two are always going to need to focus on your shadow side. Walking away from anything okay, that doesn't deserve your attention, okay? So if you have, you know, a Queen of Wands who's using force to pull somebody into their dark side, pulling them, keeping them into their shadow, you're going to want to walk away from people like that and energies like that. You're going to want to leave it behind. And I feel that with the Wheel of the Year, this has already been left behind, and there'll be a discussion about clearing this up. With the Eight of Wands, you know, this is, you know, speed, communication, movement. I feel like because of the 8-8, we're in the year of the 8 right now, that I feel like things during this time, during this full moon eclipse, things are going to start to speed up. Communication's going to start to speed up. Actions are going to start to speed up. With walking away from what no longer serves in this relationship, right? 2's company, 3's a crowd. We've got, you know, one extra person out here that needs to be left. Somebody needs to emotionally and physically disconnect from somebody who's constantly using force to pull them into the dark shadow side, which is not good for them. Because the Lovers is there to challenge you in a good way, not a negative way. They're there to help you grow. They're there to help you remove your toxic behaviors, right? And that's the both of you doing it together. But I feel like during this time, it is going to start to pick up, move pretty quickly. And then others, you know, everybody's on different timelines. So some of you, this might just be coming to light that this will be the year that you two start to realize that work needs to be done before you can have the conversation, because it's like you two wouldn't be ready to come back into union. But some of you, yes, the conversation will need to be had here shortly. And I do believe during this full moon, and then we have the solar eclipse on the 8th, which is the new moon in Aries. So at that time, you'll probably find yourself actually having a new beginning, because the solar eclipse is about new beginnings in relationships. The lunar is about, you know, releasing the connections that no longer serve you. So if the Queen of Wands no longer serves your person, or you take it as it resonates, if the Queen of Wands doesn't serve this anymore, thank you, Spirit, 8-11 on the time. So you might be seeing 11. I don't know. That's a divine number as well. That's telling you you're on the correct path if you keep seeing number 11. So that's another side note. So like I said, you too might be seeing double digits, because like I said, 8, 8, 11, you know, you're seeing death card twice. The devil once. Yeah. So right now, during the lunar eclipse, a connection will need to end. Somebody will need to quickly move away from it. And at the same time, start to have the conversation to clear up you two talking about coming into union. Again, it's a choice. It's free will. This is how it looks now. Could very easily change again at any time. So, how does Scorpio feel about their lover? How does Scorpio feel about their lover? So yeah, we've got Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn, Cancer, Gemini. Those are the main signs. How does Scorpio feel about their lover? One more. How does Scorpio feel about their lover? Ooh, Tower. 10 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Well, it looks like, you know, you realize that your lover is somebody that is always going to keep you on your toes. Thank you, Spirit, confirmation. They will always keep you on your toes because the lover's connection is challenging. They do challenge you. They challenge you to be better. So you're going to feel like you're with the Tower, which is Aries Scorpio energy. It's heavy Scorpio. So you could be dealing with another Scorpio or somebody who has heavy Scorpio in their chart. But you're always going to feel like this person is shaking your world up, keeping you on your toes, keeping you real, never bored. You know, you don't know what's going to come around the corner next with this person because, again, they are there to challenge you. They want to look at the past, all right? They want to work on things from the past because with the 10 of Pentacles, they want long-term commitment, right? They want to have, you know, that future goal of staying together. They want to, you know, sit on the front porch in an older age drinking lemonade or whatever your choice of drink is, wine, beer, I don't know, but enjoying retirement together, your older age. You know, this is strong stability, but they are going to keep you on your toes, and you both are going to actually be doing it to each other. That's part of the lover's connection. But yeah, you're going to be definitely keeping somebody on their toes for sure. You probably already have been the whole time, but this person probably viewed it as a pain in the butt. You know, maybe you were naggy, you probably felt like you were full of drama, until they realized during this time that that's not really what this connection is. It's you're there to help them grow and succeed and to do what is good for them in the future, so you can have the long-term goal, you know, financially set, 401k, money in the bank, enjoying retirement together, you know, enjoying family and friends, long-term, secure, safe. However, there will be a lot of shakeup, so just keep that in mind. And you'll always have to work on the connection. The lover's connection is always something you need to work on. You might have your little spats, but that's okay. You come back, you come to the table, and talk about it. That's going to be a big thing here with you two, is making sure you're always having conversations and always clearing up any confusion between you two and keeping anybody who doesn't belong in this relationship out of the relationship. It should just be the two of you. Nobody should be interfering. Nobody should be forcing somebody away. And I'm getting really hot all of a sudden. So when you get really warm, that is a sign of love. When you feel warmth and you get really warm, that is, you know, love. That is your loved ones around you. So I'm feeling you two, when you're around each other, you feel the love, you feel the warmth. That's what I'm getting out of this. Y'all warm. Or somebody gives off a lot of heat. Somebody gives off a lot of body heat in this connection. So yeah, what other messages do we have before we wrap this up? What other messages do we have here, please?
Be the fool, not foolish. Be the fool for each other. You know, always take a leap of faith towards each other, but don't be foolish. Make sure you're mindful of always connecting and talking to each other and remaining on the same team. It's you two. The lovers is a team. Outside energies do not belong in the lovers connection. Yeah, jelly belly, keep shining. There's people that are going to be jealous of you two coming together. The lovers connection is a strong connection. There's nothing you two can't do together when you're in this connection, because you two are challenging each other to grow, expand, manifest. And there are going to be people that they're going to be quite envious of this connection if you two decide to choose it and come together. And you're going to be having those people using force to come in, you know, using their flirtatious ways and trying to pull somebody, you know, back away from you know, their lover. They want their light. What is the positive from this situation? Right, the positive. You always have to find the positive in the situation between you two, and that is the fact that you two help each other learn, grow, and you protect each other. Always find the positive. Time to let go. Yeah, it's time to let go of outside energies and don't let them come in between anymore. Now is the time. This is the time to wake up. Okay. Let's get real quick a time on this. Give us some timing on these two having the conversation, the communication. Give us some timelines here for people. That was fast. So some of you will be, oh wait. Okay, the way those two landed, hold on. So some of you will actually come together. No. Either coming together or splitting. So I'm reading this two ways. In July, there will be some of you that are leaving behind the connection that doesn't belong in between the lovers. That'll be in July. The walking away from that, getting away from it, and the actual communication of clearing up this situation, to talk to you, to have a conversation about clearing out the toxic energies, will be in January. But the start of walking away from this Queen of Wands, King of Wands, you know, it's energy. It's somebody who knows how to be in both energies. So I don't know if it's masculine or feminine, only you will know, but that will happen in July. And then your conversation will be in January, because when you leave a toxic energy, you still need to clear your own energy before trying to come towards somebody else to come in to a conversation of possibly coming together. Right, you still need time to clear your energy. All right, what other timelines for folks? Okay, in the winter. So still, you know, January, so anytime in winter. So we're looking at, so at the end of November could be the start, I think, that winter starts. Okay, one more. April. Some of you, this could be happening right around the corner, right now. So like I said, I felt like this was happening for some right now, and others, this is the year it'll start. But for some of you, not many, maybe a couple of you, the work was already done last year, and this is the year that you two have this conversation about talking about coming into union. That's how I'm seeing that. And then, you know, of course, some of you, it'll be winter. But then others, this is like a split where I'm seeing, you know, this is going to happen in January, of removing the toxicity, the toxic people, the toxic person, and then having that initial conversation in January. So, Scorpio, I hope this was helpful to you. Much love and light. I will talk to you soon.